Greetings and welcome to your Oracle message for the day. I am Kat Morgan and I welcome you to this video, to this channel, and to this space. Thank you so much for coming by and checking out the video, checking out the channel. I really appreciate you. You don't have any idea. It is just the only reason why I am here. It is because of you. So thank you so much for coming by. This is a collective reading and it is timeless, so whenever you come across this video, however and whenever you find it, it is the right time for you to be getting this message. And because I always forget, I'm just going to say it now and be done with it, get it out of the way. This is not a monetized channel. This will never be a monetized channel. So your likes and subscriptions and comments, all those do is help the YouTube algorithm, help other people find these videos and find the channel. So if you feel so inclined to like and or subscribe to the video and channel, that would be excellent. I would love if you would do that if you feel like doing it. Don't do it simply because I asked you. Okay? It's just a way for other people to be able to find it as well, find these videos. This is the kind of thing they're looking for. So that's what I've got to say about that. So we've been going through, just started recently, the Oracle deck called The Enchanted Map by Colette Baron Reid. I love these cards so far. They're very, very strong messages about our internal journey, about coming into our fullness, living our most authentic lives. I was just listening to Bashar yesterday, got all fired up all over again every time I hear him speaking about living an authentic life. And I promise you, I'm getting the rest of that series done. It's actually Wednesday will be the next part of that series. So thank you so much for hanging in there on those as well. But today's card that we've got from that deck is card number 16, Rescue. And I will just say a few things what we like to do before we look in the book and find out what the actual message is from the book is get the energy reading directly from the image. We have asked for divine guidance, clarification, confirmation on something. And this is our answer. So I want to take some time and just get the energy reading directly from the card, directly from the image itself. And this card has got a lot going on here for a very simple message, I feel. And maybe we need to hear this in a variety of ways because we aren't always the best listeners, are we? When we are asking for guidance, clarification. I remember I'm reminded of Bruce Almighty and the idea of, show me a sign. And there's like a million different signs that keep coming by him, construction signs and stuff, wrong way, do not enter, go back. And he's like, show me a sign. So I feel like we do that sometimes, and maybe we need multiple ways of hearing the same message before we finally get it. So I'm just going to tell you what I'm getting from this image initially, and from the title, Rescue. I see what looks like a person, maybe a lady in a very white, filmy kind of dress. She's blending into the waterfall coming out here, which I think, from what I can see, might actually be like the sewer, the off flow from a factory that's on the other side of this little hill. This also picture that also reminds me of the Gorillaz song Feel Good Inc., the video from that song, with this fellow just kind of drifting along on this rock and minding his own business. She can be rescued in a variety of ways. We've got a balloonist here, and I love the balloon cards too because I live in Albuquerque. We are known for our balloons here, so I always love seeing them. The person in the balloon has got like the biggest telescope I think I've ever seen, and is looking. I think they're looking for this person, but I'm just going to tell you, you are your own rescuer. You are the light at the end of the tunnel. Whatever you are seeking, It's already within you, as Rumi says. What you are seeking is already within you. You don't need to be looking for external validation. We've talked about this a lot in previous readings as well. So this is a message that continues to come up. Don't be looking for other people, for other situations to rescue you. You are able to rescue yourself right now. And it starts with a change of mind. There's a variety of ways that she could get herself off this rock. She could, there's a little path right there to what would be her left, our right, that's going up to a little shelfy thing that looks like you could go right around the rock and be in total sight of the balloonist there, get up to the top, be even in better view, and have a better idea of your surroundings. I'm reminded of the first card that we had looked at in this deck with the lady that was on top of a rock, and the kind of perspective that you get from kind of getting yourself outside of the situation that you're in right now and kind of putting yourself in a third person perspective. Put yourself in your higher self perspective and see what is happening around you from that detached viewpoint perspective. Okay. She could climb the tree. That's not an easy way to go. None of them look like easy ways to go. And she doesn't look like she's dressed for any of those, but you could do it. And that's the point, is whatever it is that you're in the middle of, I don't know what you're in the middle of, but whatever it is, you can get yourself out of it with a little bit of, dedicated effort, a little bit of persistence, a little bit of consistency. Keep doing the same thing to get yourself out of it. If you're in a financial hole, stop buying the Starbucks. Find one small thing, just one, that you can do right now. You can make the decision to do it if you can't actually do the action, and stay committed to that action. Stay committed to that path to get yourself out. It may mean that as soon as you do that, the universe comes in and says, bam, you don't have a job anymore. You've just been fired. You're like, what? I was starting to do something right. I was starting to get myself back on a better path. And what happens? I lose my job. And then you find out, oh, I just got an offer for an amazing new opportunity. It's not even a job. This would be a career. This is the thing that I've always wanted to do. And it's more money than I was making before. I can go back to having my Starbucks again if I wanted to, but I'm going to be consistent and stay on that path and make my Starbucks at home and save myself, $4 at a time. So the point being, we can always choose actions to get ourselves out. I also noticed there's a little tiny toadstool down on the bottom of, or towards the right hand side of the card here. So her far left. Toadstools are magic. So there may be actually a magic thing that she could do to magic herself out of it. So again, just multiple ways of getting yourself out of a situation, multiple ways of extricating yourself from a path that doesn't go in the direction you want it to be going. The only other thing that I can think of to say about this card for the image itself is obviously the number 7 is a extremely strong, powerful spiritual card. Across most of the religions of the world, 7 has always represented a number of completion. There are 7 days in the week. For example, I know there's a million other ones, but that's the one that comes to mind right off the top of my head. For my numerology folks out there, you can feel free to put in comments if you like about other aspects of the number 7 as well. And if there's any numerology in our word rescue and how it applies to the number 7. I would be interested in hearing about that. I am not going to do that research. I'm going to leave that up to you guys if you want, okay? But let's take a look in the book and find out what the book says about card number 16, rescue. You are always safe and secure and free to be yourself. Well, holy guacamole, I don't even want to, I can go past that and not have anything happen. You are always safe and secure. and free to be yourself. That's the definition of the authentic life right there. Asking for help is not easy for many successful people. However, that's what you need to do now as you expand your life. If you find yourself troubled, you can expect help with whatever issue is at hand right now. You need only ask, and assistance will come your way. The most important support you can expect is from Spirit. Get into a right relationship with the divine, and you'll see that many conditions line up as if by magic to provide you with all the help you need. Ask, and you will receive. There is no need to fear. Safety is a place within. Wow, what a beautiful message. So yes, you have always been more than enough. You have always been more than enough. Forget about good enough. You have always been more than just good enough. And whatever it is that you are dealing with right now, there are easy paths to get out of it. There are difficult paths to get out of it. Some of the easy paths may not take you to a place that you want to go, but they'll get you out of that situation to begin with, and then you can course correct after that. You know what's best for you. You already have the answers. They're already there with you inside. You just need to turn off the brain for a second, get quiet, find a spot where you can actually listen to your heart, because that's where it starts. It starts in the heart. We come to a place where we know something. It's not just a belief. We know something. We know we are love. We accept ourselves in love. And from that place of love, we choose to take certain actions in a situation, to create a result, to manifest a reality that we choose. We are always choosing our reality, whether we know it or not, because everything that we're thinking, everything that we're saying, everything that we're feeling, everything that we are is creating our reality in the next moment through that quantum field. And that quantum field, in the quantum field, we're all connected. So what you're doing with your life affects me personally. And I have a vested interest in seeing you succeed, in seeing you more abundant, in seeing you more joyful, in seeing you more at peace. Because when you come from that place where you feel safe in yourself, you have no need to attack other people. You have no need. You have no desire. You're too busy being happy. So happy people don't hurt other people. The only people that hurt other people are those that are hurting. And the best thing we can do, we can't rescue them. They have the same deal going that we do. They are their own rescuer. They may ask for help. If they ask for help and you are available and you can provide the help that they are asking for, you can offer it. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's our job in life. We are designed and created to live as our truest selves and therefore show other people how to live as their truest selves. That's it. So that's again, same message. It's like I don't know whether to apologize to you guys for playing a broken record, but this is the message of the planet right now. This is what we are called to do, to be our most authentic selves, to be our own rescuers, and to live that light, showing that spotlight so that other people can see that that's how they do it, to find their own path by shining their own spotlights as well. So there we are. I love you. If no one has said that to you recently, you can't say that anymore because I just said it to you. I love you. You are amazing. You are more powerful than you know. And you totally have this. Whatever it is that you're dealing with, there's an easy path, there's a difficult path, but there is a path. Take a step. Get Get going. If there's something you've been putting off forever and you know it's the right thing to be doing, start now. Make the decision to start now and then follow through on that decision. Have the most amazing, fantastic day. Namaste and ciao for now.